Excuse me. Do you know if this is the best coffee in town? I read about it online.
Actually, it's one of my favorites. If you're looking for an authentic American coffee experience, you've come to the right place. I come here almost every day.
Great. I'm traveling alone and trying to experience everything local. By the way, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Julia.
Nice to meet you, Julia. I'm Emma. So, is this your first time in the United States?
Yes, I'm from Italy, and it's my first adventure here. And you, Emma? Have you always lived in this city?
Grew up here. It's a huge city, but it has its charm. What brings you here, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm on a personal journey, trying to explore new places, new cultures. Seems like there's so much to see and experience.
Traveling is really a great way to discover yourself. I admire your courage. If you want, take a seat, please.
Sure. Thank you. Well, sometimes, you just need a change of scenery, you know.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, have you decided what to order?
Not yet. Any recommendations?
The latte here is excellent. And if you like something sweet, the blueberry muffins are delicious.
That sounds perfect. I'll have that. And you, what do you usually order?
Usually, just a simple black coffee. I like the basics.
Classic and straight to the point. I like that.
So, what have you planned for the rest of your day?
Still trying to decide. Is there a place you think I should visit while I'm here?
Definitely. There's a beautiful park not too far from here. It's a great place to feel the city's nature.
Sounds lovely. I'd love to visit. Maybe you could show me the way.
Sure, I'd be happy to help.
This coffee is really good. But tell me, Emma, what else do you think sets apart the culture here from Italian culture?
Well, one of the big differences is how we experience community. Here, especially in smaller cities, there's a strong sense of community. But in a way that's a bit more reserved than in Italy, at least from what I know.
I see. In Italy, social life is very expressive and revolves around large family gatherings and long-standing friendships.
Exactly. We also value family and friends a lot here, but maybe in a more, how should I say, individualistic way?
That's interesting. And the food. I've noticed some obvious differences. But what would you say is unique about the cuisine here?
Ah, the food. Well, American cuisine is a mix of many cultures. We have everything from burgers to sophisticated fusion dishes. And of course, each region has its specialties.
I love the idea of exploring different types of food. In Italy, we're known for our passion for food, but it's mainly about traditional Italian cooking.
Here, diversity defines our cuisine. You'll find influences from all over the world, which makes eating here a unique experience.
What about local festivals or traditions? Is there anything specific that happens in this city?
Actually, yes. We have various festivals throughout the year that celebrate different aspects of our culture. For example, there's a music festival that's quite popular.
That sounds incredible. Participating in a local festival would be such an authentic experience.
Definitely. It's a great way to get to know the people and the culture. The festivals here are very welcoming and fun.
Looks like I have a lot to explore. Your city and culture seem fascinating.
They really are. And I'd love to show you more if you're interested.
I'd love that. This conversation is opening my eyes to so many new things. Speaking of differences, I've noticed that the pace of life here seems faster than in Italy. Does that reflect in the work environment as well?
For sure. Here in the United States, the work culture is often very results-oriented and efficiency-driven. People tend to value productivity highly.
Interesting. In Italy, the approach is a bit more relaxed. Sure, we work hard, but we also place great value on the balance between professional and personal life.
That's something many of us here are trying to improve. The idea of work to live, not live to work, is becoming more popular.
That's a significant change. And what about the relationship with co-workers here? In Italy, it's common to have a quite friendly relationship with them.
It depends on the workplace, but generally, there's a clearer line between professional and personal. Many people have friends at work, but they also maintain a certain formality.
I see. And in terms of vacation and free time, how does that work here?
Usually, vacations are shorter compared to European ones. Often, people only get 2 weeks off a year.
Only 2 weeks. In Italy, we usually get much more than that, especially in August.
I know, it's a big difference. That's why many Americans try to make the most out of weekends and holidays.
That makes sense. Changing the subject a bit, what about social mobility here? In Italy, it can sometimes be a challenge.
Here, the idea of the American dream is still highly valued. The belief that anyone can achieve success through hard work is part of our mindset.
That's truly admirable. Although in Italy we also value effort, often the reality is more complex.
Definitely, and it's the same here. Social mobility is possible, but there are many challenges and factors that influence it.
And what about education? How does it impact job opportunities?
Education is highly valued, but also expensive. Many people go into debt to get a university education.
That's quite different from Italy, where university education is more accessible. But I imagine that universities here are of a high level.
They are. But this issue of cost is a big debate here. We're constantly discussing ways to make education more accessible.
It seems both countries have their own challenges and strengths. I'm learning a lot from you, Emma.
And me from you, Julia. It's always interesting to see things from a different perspective.
You know, Emma, I'm seriously considering spending some time here in the USA. I think it would be an amazing experience.
That sounds exciting. But what motivated you to think about this? Any specific project?
Actually, I'm a digital influencer. I have over 2 million subscribers on my YouTube channel. I travel the world, sharing my life and experiences.
Wow, that's amazing. I never would have guessed. It must be an exciting life.
It's a constant adventure. Every country, every city brings new stories. And now, I'm thinking about capturing the essence of American life.
What a fantastic idea! And you will love exploring more of the USA. There are so many unique places to see and experiences to have here.
Exactly. And I think telling stories from here, through the eyes of a foreigner.
You know, that sounds like a dream job. Traveling, exploring, sharing. It's like living multiple lives in one.
Thanks, Emma. I really do feel very fortunate. But there are challenges, like being away from family and friends for long periods.
I can imagine. But the chance to see the world and different cultures, that must be worth it.
Definitely worth it. And the best part is, with the internet, I can connect with people from all over the world, just like we're doing now.
That's true. Technology really has shortened distances. And it makes me think. Maybe I should start documenting my own city and culture.
You definitely should. You have a unique perspective and a passion for your culture that shines through.
You know, you're inspiring me. Maybe it's time for me to explore new horizons too.
That's the spirit. And if you need any tips or help getting started, I'm here.
Thanks so much, Julia. Your journey is really inspiring. And who knows, maybe our paths will cross again somewhere in the world.
I would love that. And who knows, maybe I could appear on your future channel.
That would be incredible. An international collaboration.
Emma, I've really enjoyed our conversation. Would you mind exchanging contacts? It would be great to keep in touch and perhaps record something together.
Of course, Julia. I would love that. Here, let me give you my number.
Perfect. And what do you think about exploring the city together tonight? We could have dinner and maybe see some interesting places.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. There are a few places I'm sure you'll love.
Awesome. Let's make this an adventure. And who knows, maybe I'll even do a little filming for my channel.
I'm looking forward to it. And maybe I'll start my own channel with a few tips from you.
So it's settled then. I'll explore the city a bit more now, but shall we meet up later?
Agreed. I'll send you a message with the time and place.
Perfect. See you later, Emma. I'm really looking forward to tonight.
See you later, Julia. I'm sure it'll be a memorable night.